Hello everyone, it's Dale here with weekly trade ideas for the week starting the 10th of December 2018. I'll do this video using the fixed profile, and the fixed profile is a cool new feature we are currently working on. The profile is not finished yet, but we are getting there real quick, so hopefully you'll be able to get your hands on this profile before the Christmas. What you see is three charts of the Australian dollar US dollar. The first chart, this one, is a 60-minute chart, and it shows weekly profiles. This is profile for this whole week, this is a profile for this whole week, this is a profile for this whole week. Alright, those are fixed weekly profiles. Then this screen shows daily profiles on a 30-minute chart, and those are daily profiles. The biggest chart, this one, has 4-hour profiles with a 30-minute chart. So this profile, for example, shows profile of 4 hours of those 4 hours, and this profile shows profile for those 4 hours, and so on. So let's get to it. Let's start with intraday trade ideas. And if you look at the Australian dollar, you can see that there is a strong downtrend. You can see it nicely on the 60-minute chart on this one. This is the strong downtrend. And within the downtrend, I always look for significant places where volumes were added to the market. So I'm looking for significant volume clusters. And those volume clusters are nicely visible on both of those screens. If you look at the monthly profile, then you can see those volume clusters right there. And for example, you can also view it on the 4-hour profile. If I just merge the downtrend, so I'll merge this whole area, alright? So it will look like this. When I merged profiles in this downtrend area, you can see very nicely the volume zones, alright? So those are the places that I would like to go short from, because I think that the sellers who are adding their positions there will be defending their selling positions when the price makes it back to those levels. So currently I'm waiting for pullback to the first level and go short from there, then the second level and go short from there. Let's now go into the New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar. There is another intraday level which I would like to show you. It's a strong resistance zone in this area. And if you look at the screen at the top, then you can see that there was a strong uptrend, but right there was a really strong sell-off. And this looks like that the uptrend could be over, at least temporarily, and the sellers, aggressive sellers, took over. So for this reason I'm looking for a level to go short from, and the best level in my opinion is the place where the heaviest volumes got accumulated before the strong sell-off started, before this strong sell-off started. So if you look at the weekly profiles, then you can see that the heaviest volumes were right there. It's also very nicely visible if you look at the 4-hour profiles, which are those one. I'll just need to merge them. So I'll merge profiles in this area, the rotation before the start of the sell-off, alright? So let me merge it, and you see that the heaviest volumes were right there at our short level. So I think that sellers were accumulating their selling positions there in this place, and when the price makes it back to this level, I think that those sellers will start defending their selling positions and they'll push the price downwards. Let's go into the New Zealand dollar, US dollar, where there's another strong resistance, which I would like to show you. Let's start with the bigger picture, with the weekly profiles. And as you can see, there was a strong buying activity, but afterwards strong sellers took over and it went into a strong selling activity. And when there is a selling activity like this, I'm looking for heavy volumes within the trend. And if I zoom in a little bit, then you can see that the heaviest volumes were right there. You can see the volumes also very nicely if we look into this downtrend. So let me merge it again. So this profile right there, this profile shows volumes from this whole area which I merged. And right there were some pretty heavy volumes which got accumulated in this area and this rotation. Alright, so I think that those volumes were volumes of strong sellers who are adding to their selling positions there, and who will be defending their selling positions when the price makes it back to this level again. What I also like about this level is that it was a strong support. You can see that the price bounced off this area pretty nicely in the past, also right there. And when the price went finally past this level, from support it became a resistance zone. Alright, so we have the volume setup based on the volumes in this rotation, and we also have support becoming a resistance setup, which confirms the volume setup. So this was the last intraday level which I want to show you in this video, and right now I would like to show you a swing trade idea. So let's have a look. So before you can see a Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar daily chart, and this is a pretty strong sell-off that we can see right there. And as I said, with the intraday trades, I look for significant volumes within the trend when there is a trend like this. Alright, so in this case I'll use the flexible profile to look into this area, into this selling activity. And as you can see, the heaviest volumes in this sell-off got accumulated right there. And after this volume accumulation, which took place in this place, you can see that another strong sell-off started right there. So this indicates that those volumes are volumes of strong sellers who are adding to their selling positions, and afterwards they initiated another strong activity right there. So when there's a pullback to this level again, I think that sellers who are adding to their selling positions there will be defending their selling positions, and they'll push the price downwards. There is also another confirmation of this level. This is the support becoming a resistance setup. If you look in this rejection and into this rejection, you can see that the price pretty aggressively rejected this area. And in this case it's also quite precise. You can see that it's just few pips from the volume based level. So this is definitely very strong confirmation of our short level, which is right there. So we have the volume setup, we have the support which became a resistance setup, and those setups make this level a pretty strong resistance zone. Alright, so when the buyers push the price back again to this area, I think that the sellers will start aggressive selling to defend their selling positions, and there'll be a reaction from this place. So that's about it, guys, for the weekly trade ideas. I hope you like them. I hope you like the new fixed profile that we are currently working on. I'm really looking forward to present it to you as soon as possible. So hopefully we'll be able to finish up quick. And I'll be looking forward to seeing you in some next video, and until then, happy trading!